when he turn what fight did he turn his back and when he turned his back? If he used the defensive maneuver, he stood straight back up. Shut your goofy ass up, you bitch ass nigga. Shut your goofy ass up. You a Devin dick sucker, you bitch ass nigga. You want to suck his dick. That's what you want to do. You want to suck his dick. That nigga don't talk like no champion, don't walk like no champion, don't fight like no champion. Fuck you.
Joshua Plummer, why Shakur ain't running in back with Edwin De Los Santos? Damn,
He
you
beat
ain't
the
tell
man
your
with
man to
one
run
hand.
it back.
He beat
Fuck
the man with
Loma ain't
one hand.
give Dev a
He
shit
beat,
till Dev
he
had
beat the
the
man with one
straps.
hand. He beat the man with one hand. Go watch the fight. He beat the man with one hand. Now De La Santo still ain't put on De La Santo. De La Santo had the whole world in his hand to beat the guy with one hand, and he couldn't do it. And he couldn't do it. And he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. He couldn't even land the punch. He's supposed to be a knockout punch. He couldn't even land the punch. Now you tell me, show me Shakur running in that fight. You go in there and you watch that fight. You put a clip up, you bitch ass nigga, and show me a clip of Shakur running in this fight. You show me Shakur running in this fight, and come on, show me Shakur running this fight. I watched that and I called him right after that. I said, bro, you won the fight. It wasn't an entertaining fight, but at sometimes he was walking De Los Santos down with no punches. I ain't making this up in my mind. You go back and watch the fight. He was stepping to De Los Santos, using his hand feints. De Los Santos wouldn't do nothing. Come on, bro.
You
You
said
just a big ass nigga, and you a goofy ass nigga that don't got no substance, nigga. You don't got no substance. You don't have no fucking character. You a bitch ass nigga. I can tell it all and everything. If you don't see the substance in Shakur, I'm listen, and like I say, I criticized him myself. I criticized Shakur myself, and we didn't have a conversation, you know. But like I say, I done seen the growth in this kid, and I know this guy, he really wants it. These guys don't want it. Shakur wants it. That's why he fighting Tio.
Joshua, Shakur ain't win all the belts. He only won two. Then he played Heron out his money because he cried to the WBO about
Oh,
percentage.
money. He beat He beat Valdez for the WBC and the Ring magazine. Fuck nigga. Stupid. Stupid. So fuck the WBO. He won. He beat Jamel handily, easy. But he won the WBC and the Ring, which Valdez was the star on Top Rank who knocked out Burchell in a spectacular fashion. Did you forget that? Spectacular fashion. Burchell was almost like the boogeyman at 30. He knocked him out in spectacular fashion for the Ring magazine and the WBC championship. And he beat Valdez handily. Dropped him, fucked him up, stood in the pocket and fought with him, beat him at every turn. What else he's going to do? Nothing. He did everything he's supposed to do. Ain't nobody at 130 because he's looking for bigger fighters like Tank. He going straight to Tank. Nigga, I want Tank. Nigga, I want Tank. These little niggas around here, I ain't never read or whoever. I'm taking myself out the equation because I want the big dogs. I'm going up there with them. Ain't no hide when I get up there. Ain't no. It's Tank. Everybody gonna want to see me against Tank. I can't just flip around and fight anybody at 30. I'm Tank. I'm going for Tank. Where Tank go? Nowhere. Nowhere. Where Tank go? Nowhere. You couldn't melt Tank down and pour him on Shakur. Huh? He's like the plague. You avoid that man like the plague. They all avoiding Shakur like the plague.
Jay
All right, little
Blanco,
Titty, I'm about to
thank you
go
for the
hang up
five
with
piece.
you, man.
Funny seeing people telling fighters what's the offer they should accept, like it's their money. None of y'all would have been taking the 25%.
It was disrespectful. It was an insult to a two-weight world champion, unified lineal champion. It's disrespectful. Mill City, I'm
Um,
about to go into the shopping center, man.
all right, I just got two more here. Haney looked like he juicing up. Everyone don't is scared to say it. What do you think?
Now, I don't want to put that on him, but he looked spectacular. That motherfucker looked like he ripped to shreds. That motherfucker got a 14 pack. That motherfucker, Devin Haney looks so good and so much in shape. And that's why I tried to tell him. I told the manager, I said, now one thing y'all can't do is try to say that man don't work. Somebody can't punch. Cause man, that extra weight, man, that behind that sledgehammer, that good jab he got, you know what I'm saying, man? Shit, that mother might break a nigga up. Excuse my language, might break a nigga up, man. And then might make, you know what I'm saying? He do got that footwork, he got that sneaky right hand. Man, shit, don't go in there and underestimate no Devin Haney. Don't go in there and underestimate that man. I don't care what I said about him. I don't care what I don't like about his character. I don't care about all that dumbass shit. He know his way around that ring. He's a world champion a couple times. He done been there with seasoned guys and held his own. That motherfucking fight, I wouldn't put nothing past no Devin Haney. Hey, I remember our time when I got into it with him, right? We had a little thing at the top rank. And he must not understand how old I am, right? He don't really realize how I'm like 20 years older than this guy, right? But you know, for whatever it is, they said me spar him. I said, man, please. You the lightweight champ of the world. Man, what I look like? Man, I'm a nigga. I like to have fun. I smoke weed and fuck off and do shit like that. I know I'm in all right kind of shape. Man, I'm not finna get in there with you, man. Get out of here, bro. What's wrong with you? I'm not doing that. So you can go in there and humiliate me and try to embarrass me. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man, what's wrong with you? I ain't got nothing to prove with you. I ain't saying I can kick your ass. I didn't say that. I'm just saying the other shit that I said. I ain't saying I can beat your ass. You know what I mean? Now, we go out there in the street, you know what I mean, where I got a chance to kind of grab you a rumble or do something, gouge your eyes or something. You know, it might have a little chance. But going in a boxing match, man, man, you 20 years younger than me. What? Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck. So I'm saying, Devin Haney, like I say, you know, I just talk a little shit, you know, and they make themselves available for it to do that because they celebrity boxers, you know, and I'm just talking a little shit. I don't hate him personal. I don't want to see nothing go bad about him or, you know, wishing nothing. You know, if he win, he win because I can't fight for him. You know what I'm saying? And I can't fight against him. So, you know, I wish all them guys had got a lot, and I hope they take all this shit with a grain of salt. But some of the stuff that I'm saying, I hope he can learn from it. Like I say, having humility, showing better character. That's all I'm saying. You know, because these are things gonna get you in life, and these were things that make you stand taller. It's not just about how you carry yourself in the ring; it's how you carry yourself outside the ring. And everybody that you know that has went up in a major way, it's their character outside the ring. It's that their accomplishments bring light to them, but the way they carry themselves and their character, you know, shine. So that's just my take on it. You know,
Kid Fresh, thank you for the donations. Question for Bernie: what does Bud say and think about Boots?
you know, he like I say, he a talented guy, but you know, that's it. That's where it ends at. You know, he's a talented guy, but he's just like everybody else. You know, when we gonna see the proof in the pudding on this guy? You know, when is you know, we see a lot of talk, but when is it gonna be that he actually lives up to what they're saying about him, you know, and stop trying to put him in there against Crawford because, you know, this guy ain't no Crawford. This guy don't even have the moxie of a Crawford. You know, he doesn't have the moxie of a Crawford. That's just, and it's been shown, but nobody says that. Nobody asks them the hard questions that everybody want to know. You know, they kind of babying this guy, and like I say, he looking the part, but why he not showing it? If this guy's a Roy Jones, Terrence Crawford mix, why he ain't showing it? Why he ain't fight Virgil Ortiz when he should have just fought him? You know, what they waiting for?
Stephanie, thank you for the 5 piece. Why was Shakur willing to go up and wait for Connor Benn, but not Devin Haney?
I don't know if they reach for that. I don't think that was and I don't know if that was true. He was just talking right then. He was just talking. That was on a podcast show. You got to understand that they're talking in a podcast show and in a setting. Like I'm saying, everybody's gonna, you know, nobody's gonna back down, you know, in the face, I guess, unless you Devin Haney. But you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna talk tough, you know, and I still think Shakur might have would have did that, but if it made sense. But he was just talking at the time. He was just talking, you know. This guy is about legacy. He's about, you know, building his brand. And I don't think Conor Benn would do nothing for him. And Conor Benn challenged him. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney has never challenged Shakur. Never. Speaking of that, you never challenge Shakur. He won't challenge Shakur.
No, Dub, Norman says, looks like he's on something. Norman knows Haney looks like he's on something.
Well, he got to go through the testing, right? So that hopefully they testing him. They're putting they're testing them, and they Nevada testing, and that's it. They're doing Nevada testing. 7.5. This massage right here.
He's
U.S.
Dub
means.
says, Bernie, do Haney look juiced? Mills scared to say.
Do Haney look juice? I mean, shit. I mean, he just looked big as hell. He looked swole as hell. He looked good, but I ain't gonna say that juice. That's the last thing I want to say about a fighter is if they're juicing or not. That's not up to me to do. They do it, but I would like to think he just get in better condition and better strength condition, and that's it. Shit, better condition, strength condition, and shit. He got better. He got stronger. How you gonna knock that? I ain't gonna put that on him. I ain't gonna put that.